Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
Not Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking yet again about Bunnahabhain. This is the Shield 2024 release, a 23-year-old single malt Scotch with a ridiculously long poem of a name.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Matt, you want to tell me and the people some more about this one?
This cool little mini bottle sent to us obviously by the brand. It's awesome. I like mini bottles of great scotches. This 23-year-old Bunnahabhain, like I said, this is for the Feis Ile Festival 2024. This is the triple sherry wood finished single malt Scotch, of course, in the beautiful land of Islay. It is 53.3%. It was distilled in 1999, then finished in Amontillado, Manzanilla, and Oloroso. So they finished it actually at 3 different times. Started putting it in the finishing cast. So the first cast when it was Amontillado on November 4th of 2009. Then Oloroso on June 20, 2011, and Manzanilla on September 12th of 2016. And then they married all those together by master blender Julieann Fernandez and made this glorious whiskey. So I'm ready to drink some amazing Bunnahabhain. The 14-year was great, but I'm sure this is 23. Now, the weird thing is the pricing they sent me said like $740, but I looked online and I found places that are selling it for like $280. So there's some places for $500, some for is a wide disparity of what the pricing is. But yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. But all I'm saying is you can find it online for $280, which is to me $280 for a 23-year seems pretty reasonable. $740 is pushing it. I mean, I'm sure we'll have to pay it. I'm sure it's great, but that's pushing it as far as price wise. But
especially for the average whiskey consumer.
Yeah.
I mean, the average whiskey consumer, may be able to splurge on something that they got to try that was just something beyond their expectations and
sure.
Amazing. But at $700, man, like you're talking house payments,
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You're talking craziness.
$280, okay. For 23 seems reasonable. It's still expensive, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But $700, no. I don't care what it smells or tastes like. But here, let's tell you what it is, and we'll go from there.
Well, it does smell delicious.
Oh my gosh, it smells freaking awesome.
Peaches and berries and caramel candies.
Good gosh.
Raisins and dates. Yeah, the sherry notes are just all over the place.
Grief. Yeah, almonds, marzipan, fudge, Brazil nuts, raisins, dates, plums, figs, super nice and malty, vanilla, honey, this toasted coconut macaroon, raspberries, strawberries. Oh yeah, now you're picking the peaches, like the peaches and cream. Oh, like there's peaches and cream with the oatmeal, the instant oatmeal packets when we were kids. Those things were delicious. Eat them when they were even without the water. They were still delicious because I have problems.
And on top of that, there is a bit of a burnt matchstick sulfur.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
In a heavy brininess.
Agree.
I don't smell any peat.
No, it says it was unpeated, so yeah, there's no peat.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't get that on the nose at all, but there is definitely a burnt matchstick kind of sulfur.
Yeah, absolutely. Is the sherry, which is of course from the sherry casks. Man, that smells amazing though.
Yeah, it really does. So before I take a sip, I had a quick little thing to say on it. It is a bit frustrating as a consumer when you say like a triple wood or you say three times finished, when not all of the whiskey went through the process of all 3 of those woods.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's some of it was this, some of it was this.
Yeah, and then you combine them at the end.
And you blended them together. And it's like, I don't know if you can call it that.
I mean, you know why? Because I'm sure when from a TTB standpoint, there's simply it's not a requirement as far as that goes. It's simply just descriptive. It's not part of the legality. So it's one of those. It's like small batch. Doesn't mean shit.
Sorry to take away, because the palate is outstanding, and I'm sure you had some amazing things to say about it after your first sip. But the palate is as complex and dense as the nose was. There are layers and layers of flavors that just come flooding into you when you take that first sip.
That may be one of the best sherry scotches I ever had. That is freaking fabulous.
It's incredibly balanced. It's not too sweet.
No, it's not. It's beautiful. Just the sherry, the almonds, the dates, the honey, this like almond cookie. It's very nice. It's a very nice drying sherry, like vanilla bean pods, hazelnut. Then you get that really beautiful sulfur note that I absolutely love on a really good sherry with that burnt matchstick, butterscotch, this unsalted cashews. Pine cones in winter, and this like strawberry cream cheese spread on the finish, like you put out like a Philadelphia stuff on a bagel.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
It's drying like a really, really dense red wine. It's drying like raisins.
Totally agree.
Kind of,
it almost feels like you took the grape and then sucked all the freaking juice out of it to a raisin on your tongue.
Right.
That's wild.
So I don't know if this is just because I had it earlier today, but there's an umami, there's a jerky, there's a beef jerky almost essence to this.
Totally agree. It's very meaty. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, so it was a crazy layer in there, especially being unpeated.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think beef jerky is pretty damn accurate, to be honest with you. And like an unseasoned beef jerky, I think that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Maybe even closer to like a deer jerky or something like that.
Okay.
That has a little bit less seasoning than usually your beef jerky does.
Right.
The one that you get it from your friend, it's got a little hair still on it. It's that kind of jerky. So,
may have just been processed a couple days ago by.
But you still eat it because it's delicious.
Fellas down the road.
Exactly. It's delicious.
Oh, this is lovely and every bit worthy of the 270.
Oh yeah, for that, yeah, I would 280. I mean, like I said, you can find it for 280. I would totally pay that. I think it's awesome. I don't really know why the pricing was so weird from the marketing team, and maybe they just screwed up and it was the wrong digit. I don't know, but I'm like, I didn't find anyone was charging that much, so it was just odd.
Okay.
They may have just messed up, but like I said, 280 is worth every penny at that price. Even if it was 300, 350, I think it's totally worth it. Yeah, most were anywhere between like around 4, something like that. I mean, I think it's probably still worth 4. To be real honest, it's a freaking fabulous, just fabulous scotch. Truly one of the best. Like that. This is one of those scotches, you can drink, I think, and still taste it 30 minutes later. This is that kind.
Yeah, I keep on like just living in this nose. I don't want to take the last sip.
Yeah, I was like, I wish we had a full-size bottle, but we got a mini, but we'll say thank you anyway, because that's still awesome, because it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to say no to really great samples of amazing Bunnahabhain scotch, to say the least.
And how great of the brand to send us these minis like that. That's very, very
absolutely. And the fact that, they put a nice label on it, and I think it's cool. Hey, I'm totally thrilled to have these, and like I said, it's great, because otherwise there's no chance we'd ever get to try these or let anybody know these were awesome. It's just we don't even get to see these bottles ever. Right. So just like the Deanston tequila cask, or the other Bunnahabhain, the other Feis Ile, the 14 we did a couple weeks ago, same thing. Just you're never going to see these bottles.
Yeah, they're very, very rare. But
yeah, unless you go to the festival, essentially.
God, so good.
Oh, it's ridiculous. This is truly ridiculous. I don't know.
This is in contention for whiskey or for Scotch of the Year for sure.
Now, I do have to tell you something. I did get a hold of a sample of a 48-year Bunnahabhain.
Oh. Well, then.
So I don't change. This needs to be the year Bunnahabhain, because we did that amazing 46-year Bunnahabhain we got from Joe.
Oh, right.
And we had this one. We've done I don't know. We've done a few of them, like 4 or 5 Bunnahabhains, I think, this year. It's been a good year for Bunnahabhain.
This one is definitely in contention.
I mean, and I love that Lefroy Cartus we did a few weeks ago. I think this is better.
I even being the peat lover I am,
Yeah,
I kind of do
it's
too.
just a better whiskey. It just is, and I mean it's still Islay. I mean, obviously, but it's unpeated Islay. It's friggin' beautiful.
Yeah, this is glorious.
Yes, we're gonna sit here and ramble about it because it's that freaking good.
I don't want to take my last.
Yeah, I know. It's like I just have like a little sip in here, but it's just so good. I'll take maybe half of this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thank you to the distillery for sending this over so that we can give this a try.
Good gosh.
Thank you to the blender that put this together.
Hell of a job.
Yeah, you did a hell of a job on this release, sir.
Yeah.
I don't want it to end.
Yeah, I agree. If someday I somehow come across one of these, it would definitely, if you found one, if you thought it for about $300, I would totally pick it up if that's not a big deal for you to spend that much on a bottle. So
yeah,
it's fabulous stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you need a special occasion gift for yourself, or
gift or for like a 23rd wedding anniversary, perfect bottle for that.
Absolutely.
And gosh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a mind blower, this one. So yeah, I think you're right. This may be the best Scotch we've had this year. That's some great shit. We usually do.
Yeah, we usually get some epic things to taste, and this is absolutely one of them for sure. All right. I guess we got to sign it off. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. We go live on YouTube, deep diving into a whiskey topic. Come hang out with us there. If you're in the DFW area, book yourself a tasting at the Castle. Come learn about the world of whiskey by exploring it on your own. Until next time, keep on crusading for the whiskey in your glass.
Cheers. That's all going in the mouth hole. That's delicious. None of that's going in there. Wow. God bless.
It's so good.
Now let's drink stupid Jack honey.
You're gonna kill my palate with Jack honey now.
I'm sorry.
Can we start with the liqueurs from now on?
We can. I don't care.
Going forward, let's start with the liqueurs so that I can end on something like this.
All right, we can do that.
I don't want to end on Jack honey when I had fucking this tonight. This is amazing, Matt.
I'm gonna smell that glass later and swap glasses out.
Yeah, for real. Look, I'm gonna come back to that in a little while.
I'll be like, still smells great.
Yes. I'm leaving all of this as the outtakes just for the Bunna guys in case they're watching.
Yeah, Bunna, you're awesome.
Yeah, like truly, y'all did a wonderful job.